Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different today. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the sign for the Great North Run, which I'll be running in 3 weeks time. So I thought what we'll do is we'll make our way over to Newcastle and ride the route of the Great North Run. Give myself a look at what I've let myself in for. Right guys, so we're heading south on the A167 back in Newcastle City Centre, and this is roughly where the race will start. This little tunnel here, this is where you'll get all the oi oi oi, huggy 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 and all that shite. And there'll be another one over this little brow, and we'll dip down into another tunnel. And then when we come out, we'll be heading over the Tyne Bridge back onto the south side. There, absolutely cracking venue if you need music. Sound is absolutely incredible in there. So once we're over the Tyne Bridge, we've done a left and we're heading on the Felon bypass. Go all the way along Felon, past Gateshead Stadium. And then eventually we'll do a left on the 184. So we're just passing Gateshead Stadium there, and then quite a long straight run up towards the 184. I have done the Great North Run before, but it's been a few years. I think it was 2016 the last time I did it. I've also done the Kielder half marathon a few times after that, but this will be the first time I've done any kind of distance since well, I think since before COVID. So we're just reaching the end of Felon Bypass. We're going to go over through the lights until we get to the roundabout. We'll drop down off and onto the 184, which will eventually lead us into Shales. So the training's going quite well. I was starting to panic a bit a few weeks ago, so I didn't really have that much distance under my belt, but did 8 mile last Sunday. During the week I'm doing a couple of 4 or 5 hours in the gym, and then I'm using the weekends to do longer runs. Tomorrow morning I'll get up and out early and do probably a 9 mile. It's England's playing in the Women's World Cup final, so I want to be up and back for that, which is on at 11 o'clock, I believe. So I think as long as I can do 9 or 10 before the actual run itself, I'll be pretty confident of getting round anyway. I'm not bothered about time. Far too old now to be worrying about what kind of time I've done. When I did that 8 mile last week, I must admit I didn't really feel any more tired at 8 mile than I did at 4, so I think my fitness is there. It's just when you get so far you get a bit bored, but on the day itself, when you've got all the rest of the runners and everyone's lining the streets cheering you on, it's an absolutely brilliant atmosphere, and that helps you get around the last few miles anyway. So I'm really looking forward to it now. Should hopefully raise some money for charity as well. Running it for the Red Sky Foundation this year, which is a local charity started by a guy from Sunderland. His daughter had a heart problem when she was born. I think she's about 10-year-old now, but he promised the hospital, I think it was the Craven in Newcastle, that he would raise as much money as he could to help them. And the charity just grown from that, and it's a huge charity now locally. I think they've got something like 300 runners running for them in the Great North Run this year. So fingers crossed I can raise a little bit of money for them. Whilst I'm doing something I enjoy anyway, so yeah, we'll see. Right, so anyway, heading on to the 194, sorry, not the 184, which will eventually lead us on the road into Shales and on at the front. A little bit blustery today, but it's not too bad. It's not cold. So we're going to pass under the A19 here. think, might be wrong, but I think we're doing it right here. so we're not too far away from where you've got a little bit of climb and then you'd sort of drop down onto the seafront. I think this is around the 10-mile mark, and this is where I started to feel it last time. This is the good part of this, because this is where you drop down onto the front, and basically you know you're home, you've done all your uphill running, it's downhill all the way. This is where all the crowd will be. You do a left here onto the tops, and then you can see the end. All of this will be absolutely packed with people cheering you on all the way along here. This is basically when you know you've done it really, so you can relax a bit and enjoy this last little stretch into the finish. I believe should be around about here, I think, somewhere. That's it. Easy on the bike, isn't it? Good thing about Red Sky, they've got their own tent and everything set up after, so he's got beers waiting for us, he's got massage if we want them, goodie bags, all sorts. Really good charity. So if anyone does happen to be watching this, not very likely I know, but if anyone's watching this and would be kind enough to spare a few pound or whatever you can to help an amazing charity based in the northeast, then I'll leave the link to my funding page in the description. Anything you can give would be absolutely amazing, so I really appreciate it. So whilst we're down here, I might as well have a ride back through the sun and along the seafront. Made the most of this glorious coastline. Past the beautiful Souter Lighthouse there. Yes, there it's there, City of Sun, and we're back home. Right guys, I think that's pretty much it for me for today. Hope you've enjoyed riding the route, the Great North Run, which, like I say, I'll be running in 3 weeks' time. If you do feel sorry for us and want to see a little sweaty bald fella make a fool of yourself, then please consider donating a little few pennies. Like I say, I'll leave a link in the description to me funding page for the Red Sky Foundation. Other than that, if you would like to see more content featuring the Royal Enfield Continental GT650, then I'd really appreciate if you'd consider subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. So thanks very much, thanks for watching, bye.